Welcome to my little kitchen here in Southern California. Today we are making some chicken thighs. This is a new recipe from the new book. This is Teresa's size 9 lemon lime bourbon thighs. Now, there's a lot there, but there's a lot going on. And this is a character from the new book, and she's a character in a couple of other properties I'm actually writing as well. But anyway, so what we're doing is the finishing glaze on these thighs. And so we basically start off, get a little busy here, put in a little bit of honey, a couple ounces of honey. Now I've already put the bourbon and the lemon and the lime that we actually did the marinade for these. I've drained it out into the pot, and then we'll boil it. Because anytime you're cooking, anytime you're using an extract from something you've been marinating, especially chicken or pork, you want to make sure that you actually boil it out, because if you don't, you could have a problem with salmonella, and we don't need those kinds of problems. But you won't have it as long as you boil it out. And then also, it's going to be going on as a glaze. This is a finishing glaze, so you should be okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and do a little squeeze on this lemon and the lime. And the other thing that goes in, we have a fresh shot of bourbon in there, a little bit of hickory smoke, maybe 3 ounces, barbecue sauce. And I'm going to put it on here and let it boil up a little. The other thing we're doing with these thighs tonight, I'm going to do a nice iceberg lettuce. Gotta love your lettuce. It's good for roughage. It's good for you. Got a low glycemic index. That's important. Gotta think about those things once in a while. I don't think about that all the time, but it's a pretty good idea to keep your chances of diabetes low. So anyway, so we got everything in the finishing glaze that we'll need. And what I'm doing is a nice rice, a balsamic rice. A little over a cup of balsamic rice in there, and boil that up. And once it's almost finished, then we add in whatever you want to add to it. So we're going to put in some roasted bell peppers that we've roasted up here, as you can see, and they go in at the very end. But you roast them up first ahead of time so that you get that good caramelization flavor. How about we talk about the wine? Now, this is going to have a lot going on because there's lemon, lime, bourbon, and honey. And so we're going to go with something that's a little more complex than just something simple. So we're going to go with a nice Syrah. This is a Blackstone, and it's got a really good rating on it. I think it's a fantastic low-end Syrah, so this is what we're going to have tonight. So we'll see you grill side. Rock on, marinate off, and grill responsibly. Chop, sizzle, grill, eat. Got the chicken on, and I've actually got some ribs on too, and I'll tell you why. I'm doing a few ribs because my son just called and said he's got a few friends coming over, and I wasn't prepared to have several of his teenage buddies come over that are 17 and like to maul through food. So I'm putting some huge spare ribs on. Melba's amputated spare ribs, so I'm doing some spare ribs as well. Always be prepared. That's why in Boy Scouts I learned how to do that. So we are grill side, and we are trying some really nice little Syrah. That is just absolutely delish and lovely, and the bouquet is just to die for. All right, there's the ribs. Melba's amputated spare ribs. Got them on the foil now. There's the chicken. Ribs are smelling fantastic, and the chicken is just going crazy here. Teresa's doing a really good job here. And got a little finishing glaze we're going to put on now. Oh yeah, how about that? Oh my goodness, that is insanely beautiful. Senses are going crazy. The brain is just having a just flavor explosion before I even try it. Amazing. Unbelievable. This sauce, this finishing glaze is absolutely
delicious, mainly, insanely. It's gonna be good. All right, let's go ahead and do a little delish taste here. Oh. Wow. I was just transported to another island, and it is just totally like it. The waves are coming in. That is so good. Can't even believe what the taste is on that. You have to try it. It's that good. Marinate often, grill responsibly. Chop, sizzle, grilly. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks for joining me.